well. How you doing?
Good. Talk a little bit about, what the mindset is like today. Maybe your number's not called right away, but able to, keep your head in the game, stay ready, and know, your number could be called at any time, and, just staying prepared and ready for the moment.
Yeah, that's just part of it, trying to stay prepared. Coach Mack walks around, making sure everybody's loose, ready to go in the game, because you never know the situation. You never know how close the game may be, but it's all about also trusting the guys in front of you. You don't want to be over-prepared because you want those guys to not have success, but you just want to be their biggest cheerleader on top of that, staying ready to play the game.
So, your numbers, called, go in, do some base running, and then you come back around in the 10th, get the opportunity to win the game there with a single. Talk a little bit about what you're looking for at the plate, if you're looking for something specific, and just, what that moment, what the mindset is in that moment.
Yeah, it's obviously about slowing the game down. That's a big time situation. You don't want to squeeze the bat too tight. You just want to trust what the coaches have been, preaching to you and working with you for since the summer. For me, for 4 years now. So it's all about trusting the approach, going up there, doing the same routine you do every time. It's just a little bit bigger moment. So you want it even more, if anything.
Dan talks about this being a developmental program a lot. And, can you talk a little bit about your development through your 4 years and, just seeming to get incrementally better, each year as it goes along, off to a hot start at the plate, making great plays out there, even get the outfield assist. So, talk a little bit about that for me.
Yeah, just as a freshman coming in, you don't know what to expect, but I got COVID coming in. I got 60 dudes in front of me that are just ready to play. It's an unlimited roster my freshman year, so if anything, that was a learning moment for me. I also redshirted. In sophomore year, you got pretty much the same thing. You got some dudes in front of you. You got to work in the mix, but it just constantly, if anything, I just learned the game more and more until I got now. I'm still learning the game, but the guys in front of you will honestly teach you the game. The game teaches itself, and you just get comfortable playing the game. I feel like physically I've gotten better, and if anything, I'd say the mental side of it and understanding the game was probably the biggest improvement I made.
So, talk a little bit about the leadership role that you've got here, being a team captain, probably being one of the most vocal guys that you guys have in that clubhouse. What's it been like taking on that role, and just like as you've seen that from other guys before, but then also maybe obviously having to just be yourself at the same time.
Yeah, just learning from the guys before me. As like I said, being a vocal leader has been something I've always been like. I feel like I've always been able to speak my mind, speak what I see, just try to help other people. It's not just because it's my opinion. It's just really trying to help the guys get a seat from a different perspective. And I feel like as an older guy and being a captain on this team, it's been new for sure. You got a bunch of dudes. You got real dudes that play the game hard, and just trying to help them here and there figure out what's their coaching style. What do they like to hear, and what do they not like to hear? And I feel like that's, if anything, been my mindset. Just trying to grow constantly closer to these guys, understanding them, and yeah, I love that about this team.
And one last thing, as you guys head into conference play now, what's the vibe like in the locker room? How you guys feeling? How confident do you feel after some ups, some downs here throughout the non-conference slate, but seem to have got it going here the last few weeks? What's the locker room feeling like?
Yeah, I feel like the camaraderie on this team, on top of the fact that we're having a little bit of success, the vibe and everything just keeps rolling. It just keeps rolling. Even the loss the other day, we scratched that and we were back on our stuff. So, yesterday being a big win, today being a big win, I have a lot of confidence in this team. We have a lot of confidence in each other, if anything, going into ACC play. So we're excited.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.